It's under-18 girls action on day 2 of the Junior State Cup Southern Conference. Thank you to Joel Kane for holding the fort for a little while. Appreciate the assistance from Joel. We're underway in this under-18 girls match between Balmain and Orange. Jason Stanton alongside me for this one. And this should be an interesting matchup. Just trying to pull up the details here on the...
Yeah, this is the... this is going to be a cracker, I think. Is this third versus fourth in the pool?
I think we were chatting downstairs. I think it is third against fourth, Jason. So this will be a fascinating game.
It should be a good one.
Yeah.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say black and orange are going to get the win here.
Oh, you went there, didn't you?
I went there too early. Did I go off too early, mate?
Probably shouldn't have gone there, period. But anyway.
The black and orange, they're both black, orange and white too.
No, because Balmain, they've got the white trim.
They've got the white trim.
You've got me there.
This looks like almost like an internal trial.
Yeah, possibles and probables.
Yeah, I think so. So it's Orange Thunder and the Balmain Tigers. We might go by Thunder and Tigers, maybe.
I think that might be a better idea.
Oh, wow. What a bit of a show and go there, Mike.
Yep. The Thunder are in, so it's that is the first score, I think.
Is that Hope Gibson? I think it is. It was quite a clever little play. It looked like she was almost going to drive and do a settle, almost make the touch, and then she skipped out through the dummy. Everyone bought the dummy, including myself, and she went in for the try. 1-0 to the Thunder.
Did you buy that one online or in store?
In store.
In store?
In store, but I might go online later.
Yeah. Third and fourth, as we said. Thunder 2-1 record. Balmain with the picket fences 1-1-1. From there, 3 starts. So they're both looking positive into the, you would expect, into the quarterfinals from Pool A. Let's just...
I think Penrith and East have been quite strong.
Yeah, they're the
in
1-2
18s girls. So this is all, this is going to determine the crossovers for the quarterfinals. So this is a really big match.
It is top 4 in the under-18 girls. So
in each pool, is it? Yeah.
Yep. With quarterfinals tomorrow.
Yeah, so this will determine the crossovers, which makes a big difference because, fourth will cross over against the top-ranked team.
Which at the moment...
cross over against the second.
At the moment, well, it's on percentages. It's Canberra Brindy ahead of Hills in Pool B. Wagga's pretty safe in third. And then fourth spot's up for grabs between Canterbury and Sydney Uni, really. Canterbury having the advantage there. So those are all to be determined tonight and tomorrow before the... they'll be determined tonight before tomorrow's finals action gets underway.
Yeah, so definitely there's a lot to play for here, and both teams, Balmain and Orange, appear to be evenly matched in these first 3 or 4 minutes, Mike.
Yeah, so only the one score on the board, nearly 3 minutes down in this first half. As we have a look at the Balmain side, I've got to check myself. They've got the V, the Orange Thunder have the sash on the back.
Yeah, so the Balmain left to right. I've got to keep reminding myself as well.
Yes.
Left to right on your screen.
Yes, they're running left to right with the all black backs. Orange Thunder have the gold and white sash on their uniform. Saw the Balmain girls heading out to warm up just before I come up into the commentary box. So, and I think you've got the unenviable task, Jason, of handing out the Guzmani Gomez MVP after this one.
Yeah, I think that was...
that's been created in the last 10 minutes.
I think that's been created. I did enjoy my burrito bowl.
Oh, very good.
And I was giving Guzmani Gomez a bit of a rap of because they're healthy. I'm on a bit of a health kick. And I really enjoyed
maybe that's what I need to do.
I really enjoyed the lunch, so it sort of turned into a... turned into a thank the sponsors into a man of the match, or player of the match, sorry.
Yeah, let's create it into something. I'm all for it, so let's get on board. Guzmani Gomez, the MVP. So at the moment, we've got a long way to go in this one, so I think we don't want to go too early on choosing an MVP. It'll be a penalty to Balmain here. 4.5 minutes gone, first half. Orange leads at 1-0.
Yeah, in this sort of high-level clash, that's attracted the interest of the referee organisers. I think we've got 3 very experienced and high-performance referees out there for this one.
Okay.
So, yeah, main field, good conditions, evenly matched opponents.
Yes.
It's all there ready for a good game.
It certainly is, and we're hoping we get a good one here. Here at Jubilee Park in Wagga.
There's a nice little quick release there. Same thing. Dumbing on the inside for the trail. We haven't seen much of that play, but it's a very clever play.
Didn't pay off there.
Unfortunately, yeah, I think it might have been a forward pass, but the play was very well executed. Just a little bit unlucky. So it was a quick release from the ground, and then rather than trying to score themselves, it was like a little trail-in runner, inside ball.
And now a
Very
late
hard to
pass
stop.
call against Balmain, so that's not helping their cause.
Yeah, I wonder if Orange run it again now because it just worked.
Well, let's have a look what they do. They go left-hand side, the dive. I don't think she made it. That looked like Georgie Barrett.
Yeah, good recovery there from the Balmain defence.
So that's Barrett with the ball in the number 1 shirt, taking it forward. We've got a number 10 there, which I...
Oh, the wing, it's onto the wing if they can get it there. And they
they're
do.
in the corner. That makes it 2-0. Get the all clear there. There it is. So 2-0 to the Thunder.
Yeah, very well constructed plays there, Mike, from Orange. They've definitely raised the bar in this one. Balmain's going to have to find something if they want to stick with them. That line attack there is very impressive from the Orange team.
Very good from the Tigers. Oh, here we go. There we go. Turn to centre.
Reckon there's only one stone. All right, here we go, Balmain.
Balmain on the attack, having a bit of fun here at Jubilee Park. Into the middle of day 2 of the Junior State Cup. The Southern Conference, they've got numbers to the left-hand side. Balmain, no. Didn't get it down. Could be a costly error there from the Balmain girls.
Yeah, and there's still like so much footy left in this one. It's just that it's because it's so evenly matched. It feels like the game's been going longer than what it has. It's just a really good contest.
Still 4 minutes remaining first half. Balmain trails 2-0. Oh, nice dummy to the outside.
Oh, wow.
Hands. She held it. That was Abigail Francis holding on to it, but it didn't stay inside the chalk. So
yeah, I think that was
out of bounds.
Demi Owens there with the dummies, and nice little tip for all our young stars coming through. When you're running the ball and running the ball and holding it in 2 hands, you've got those options to pass, as opposed to tucking it under your arm.
Yeah.
So it's a really good tip when you're running. Get the ball out in front of you with 2 hands and put the defensive line in 2 minds.
As we see Balmain on the attack, she held it well there. Lola Mumford.
A bit of space to the left if they can get it there.
They've got space to the outside. They finally realised that, but Orange awake to it and the ball goes to ground. The play was on there, but it had to be out quick and early for Orange. They had to fire it out quickly and get it out to the left-hand side. And that was what they needed, but they just couldn't complete the play there. Now Orange on the counter-attack. They've got numbers down the short side. Touch made as they roll through. There's Hope Gibson, one of the try scorers for the Thunder. Now it's Ailey Mason taking it forward. That's Amy Zell with it. Ball comes loose. Referee's going to say penalty.
Yeah.
Had a feeling he was going to not rule a lost ball there.
He wasn't happy with that, yeah. Bit of a shout out to the Orange coach, Ella Barrett. This is, I'm really impressed with the eyes up footy of this Orange girls. They're sort of, as they're driving, running their plays, they're really looking at what the defence is doing. And that's a difficult skill to teach. So it appears they've got a real strong program there at Orange.
Yeah, Ella Barrett and Sophie Banks in charge of the Thunder 18
girls.
What a pass, lovely pick up. The pick up there from Ailey Mason to hold on to that above her head. She's not a small girl, Ailey Mason, so she had to reach a long way to get that to make it 3-0 for the Thunder.
And this is that skill and that decision making that we're just talking about, Mike. Running to the line, then rather looking to get in the goal yourself or hit short. The eyes up footy, seeing the space 2 holes wider. That's so difficult to do as a ball player. So that was Yeah, I can't speak highly enough for seeing these young ladies with that eyes up footy. You don't often see that.
As we see Balmain now trying to roll forward. They've got a tough task in front of them, down by 3, but certainly not beyond them. The long ball was on, but couldn't reach the intended target on the outside.
Yeah, Balmain's definitely getting up and down the footy well, so if they just need Orange maybe to take their foot off the
here we go.
pedal
Here's
like
an
they
error.
have there, and I think Balmain's ready to pounce.
Here's an error from the Thunder, so the Tigers will keep possession on the 7. Attacking into the ground, a bit of a juggle there, nice work. A couple of jumper numbers or shirt numbers that are...
To the dump, they need an early ball into the wing, it's on.
Should get
Player
through.
may not have hit the try line there. We could have a try, possibly. Definitely one of the players was offside.
No, we've got a penalty.
So what's happened there, Mike, is that there were 2 defenders and they both have touched her, and one was offside and one wasn't. That's why it wasn't a try.
Yeah.
So sometimes a little bit tricky to follow, but got good call from the ref.
And this time the touch was...
And that's close again.
The touch was made this time. So it'll be back on the 7. Balmain down by 3, 30 seconds to the break.
Yeah, they really need one here, get a bit of confidence going into the break.
Trying to spark something down the short side. They've got the numbers. That ends up over the touchline as the siren sounds in the background for half time. We've got a penalty to Orange though. So we'll have one last play for the Thunder.
3-0 is probably a fair reflection of the first half.
Yeah, I'd say that's a fair call. So we go to Oranges with the Orange.
You didn't go there, did you?
No, I didn't. I wasn't going there.
I got in trouble for doing the orange joke.
Yeah, no, I wasn't doing a joke there.
You say we're going to the Oranges for the orange day.
Yeah, well, I was going to say Orange Thunder in front at Oranges 3-0. There's one for you.
Yeah, I'm going to write that down. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm here all week. Thunder would be reasonably happy, as you said. Ella Barrett and Sophie Banks have got a really good system going here. A lot of just the body language as the girls come off is very positive. Balmain, on the other hand, they're sort of looking a little, not frustrated, but there's a lot of hands on hips and not quite sure what to do, Balmain, whereas Orange, the body language is a lot stronger, certainly as they came off.
Yeah, and it's a bit of a mental adjustment as well, because you've got expectations. You know, you come in, you're playing maybe East in this division, and you know it's going to be a tough one, or you come in and you might be playing one of the developing teams, and you're expecting you're going to do well. These teams have come in thinking evenly matched.
Yeah.
So Orange has jumped out with a couple tries, and Balmain a bit shell shocked. Like,
they don't quite know what.
I thought it was going to be,
We thought this would be a bit easier than what it is. They've really put it to us.
Once they make that adjustment, it'll be interesting to see what happens after this break, see how they come out. See if they come out with a bit of renewed sort of energy to see if they can challenge Orange.
And Orange, I guess it's more of the same from their point of view. They'll be looking to just keep rolling and keep moving forward the way they have been. As the siren sounds to restart the second half, clock starts automatically on the siren, so no standing around waiting for the referee to signal time on. It's straight away, let's go. Trying to hold on to our paperwork here. The breeze is picking up here at Jubilee Park, which is a welcome relief in addition to the...
Yeah, the conditions aren't too bad. Do you think there'll be what do you call it? Is it a heat or a safety break? I'm not sure what the title
well,
of it is.
I know there was a meeting. Ball back on the inside over the line, but goes out. They'll get a penalty goes to Balmain. I know there was a meeting taking place during the last game, and I heard that it'll be after this game at the earliest before there's any sort of break in play. Trying to get a bit of background on what the process is, and almost an intercept there from Presley. Sorry, that was the 25 for Orange. I don't have on my list.
I think New South Wales Touch do a great job at monitoring the conditions.
Yeah, but there's a range of criteria that they have to meet. It's not just the temperature only.
Yep.
There's various criteria that have to be met, which I'm sure they're all aware of and and
Yeah, back in the
acutely
old days for
monitoring.
cricket, they had the player comfort level, didn't they? Do we have one for touch football? A player comfort?
I don't know. I'm afraid to ask what that might be.
How about if you're down by 3 tries and it's really hot? Can we get the player comfort level lower?
Can we go there? I don't know. Balmain would certainly like that, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I think if you're winning, you say the conditions are great.
No, we're good.
If
Keep
you're
going.
losing, you say it's too hot.
Stop.
Safety break.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, I thought she got through there. That was Maeve Dean with the
I
dive.
think you did call it, Mike. You called it.
She did get through. I thought she got there. I didn't want to go early, but I thought she'd got through there, Maeve Dean. And there was a bit of a delay on the whistle, but the referee said yes, it was. So it's actually 4-0.
Yeah, it's a little bit concerning
the Thunder.
if you're in the Tiger camp now, because Tigers would have been looking to score first, and Orange have come out, and the Thunder have got a quick one. So yeah, a little bit concerning. They're going to have to rally here, Balmain, see what they can see if they can dig deep and get back in this one.
Well, they'll certainly need to find something here, Balmain, if they'd have any chance of getting back into this contest. Down 4-0, as we said, it was third against fourth on the ladder, so this is a vital match. The 4 points will make all the difference in the under-18 girls, and it looks like Balmain have struck back. Good result for the Tigers. They get one on the board there. So the Tigers fans down below us, a couple of the girls from the other age groups, watching the senior girls, if you like, the 18s.
Yeah.
So that gets them back on the board. They'll be hoping for a good result from the remainder of this one. Still plenty of time remaining. Still a good 8 minutes plus to go in the second half. You're talking about the player comfort. I know up here in our broadcast position, I am finding new ways to cool myself down here.
Yeah, no worries. Well, the Tigers are riding on the back. They've got the bit of noise from the crowd now, a bit of energy. 4-1. Let's see if they can grab another one.
They can get a second one here and get it back to 4-2. It's going back on here. Certainly wouldn't say it's all over for the Thunder. But if Orange can hold on here and turn around and get one at the other end, you'd think it'd be a bridge too far for the Balmain girls. It's a nice ball inside for Louisa Montrose. Now they've got a little bit of space.
See, that's a good example where it's a really well executed play, but without that eyes up footy, you don't really see that little pass you could have maybe thrown off the end for a try.
Yeah.
So that's sort of what we were talking about earlier with the Thunder team, but really well executed play from Balmain there with the sweeper. Let's see what they can do on this one.
Got a few numbers here that I don't have a name for, unfortunately. That is Montrose in the 53. So we are doing our best here to give you all the correct names and players. Orange doing well to hold on now. Steps to the outside, draws the defender, did it nicely. Up towards the 10-metre line as they go to the box and dump. That's a nice ball inside. That looks like Georgie Barrett with it. Now they keep rolling here, Orange. Up towards the 7. There's a lost ball, the referee will say. So it'll be a turnover to Balmain.
Yeah, still got time, Tigers. Generally, you get, as a rule of thumb, you might get, say, 1 set per minute as a rule of thumb.
One set, 1 minute sort of.
Yeah, you get like one each. Like you get 1 set each as a rule of thumb. So down by 3, 6 minutes to play. That's plenty of footy there. Yeah.
Yeah, a long way to go. I know they use similar philosophy in tackle. 1 set, 1 minute.
That's good vision. We're talking about eyes up footy.
Emma Walsh down the western touchline. Sends it back on the inside. Lola Mumford puts it down. Hello, game back on, ladies and gentlemen. It's 4-2, 6 to go. Oh, they're going to call it back, are they?
Oh, no.
Wow.
We just need a whistle here. The crowd's cheering.
The Balmain fans saying it's a try. The referee says...
I think we've got an issue with possibly... there might be someone going to the bin.
There's the try. So try stands 4-2, 7.5 to go. Sorry, 5.5 to go.
Wow.
And
isn't that great?
I'm just trying to determine who's been given the orders. It's the number 9 for Orange, which I don't have a name for, unfortunately.
I'm not sure where. So what we've got here is a little bit. There was a fair bit going on there. We've got to
It's a
try
bit
to
to unpack.
Balmain, and we've got one of the Thunder players in the sin bin.
And we've
So
got
it's
a
5
referee
versus
down.
6.
We've got a referee down as well, and he's in trouble. He was in a world of trouble.
Yeah, there's so many things going on. We've got to try and unpack it for
he's
you. It's 4-2. We've got a referee in a little bit of discomfort. We've got 5 players on the field for Orange, and Balmain looking to see if they can grab another one and get this down to the
Eyes up.
the wire.
Talk about playing eyes up football. It's eyes up commentary here at Connolly Park Complex, Jubilee Park this afternoon. Forward pass penalty goes the way of Orange. Clock showing about 4 minutes remaining. It is 4-2. Balmain trails Orange.
And that last try, you might have heard me yelling at the entertainers. Balmain's almost like they could hear us saying, "Yeah, we can play eyes up footy too. We can play what's in front of us.
We can do this."
Yeah, and that was a great example of it. So
we've got a drop
I was
ball
wrapping up the Thunder and the coaches earlier. Well, maybe you need to shout out to Delaney Fay and
yes,
and the Balmain crew, because that's about as good as it gets at this level.
That was beautiful to watch from the Balmain girls. And as we say that, there's an error there from the Tigers. Thunder on the attack on the 10-metre line, back on the inside. That was a lovely ball, little step there from Demi Owens. Plays it just outside the 7, Owens. Now they're back to 6-on-6. Owens will take the play, will she? Yep, she'll take the dump. Now they'll go right-hand side. She'll go herself. Tag was made nicely.
Yeah, nice little
Louisa
combination
Montrose.
there. Yeah, Demi Owens and Hope Gibson, nice little combo.
Montrose made the tag for Balmain now. Balmain being told they need to move up in defence. Quick dump, they go right-hand side. Switch ball inside, try ball. Lovely ball there. Demi Owens gets over for the Thunder. And you would think that'll ice it at 5-2 with 3 minutes remaining.
Yeah, nice little combination there. Owens with a nice little quick release there to Gibson, and where that play was a little bit different was rather than Gibson giving it straight back on a quickie back or a quarterback, Gibson's actually gone into the line. So it's almost like a quickie with a trail. So really nice combination.
No, that was well worked by the Orange Thunder. They lead at 5-2 inside 3 minutes remaining in this one. Lola Mumford has one try, looking for a second. That's her backing up on the inside, but we've got a penalty to the Tigers here for offside. Ball on the 7. That's Montrose with it. The 37's Madison Stone. She's in at dummy half. Stone goes herself, gives it off, finds Emma Walsh. Now it's Montrose, Mumford again. And a bobble there from Mumford means it's play on. Thought they were going to rule lost ball. Madison Stone with sister Lily in the team. Now Montrose trying to spark something. They go quick off the mark. That's going to be last play. Emma Walsh to play the ball, just told to come across a couple of metres. Long ball to the outside, had to keep it alive. The hands weren't working. And the ball goes to ground with just over 90 seconds remaining.
So the Thunder will be very pleased with their performance, and they're likely to finish second or third in their pool for the crossover. But lots of positives for the Balmain to take away, particularly being 3-0 down and showing that fight in the second half. That's going to serve them well coming into the quarterfinal tomorrow.
No, they'll certainly look very dangerous, the Orange Thunder. Penalty to the Thunder here. No advantage played by the referee. So we've got a tap for Orange, just over the 10-metre line, their own side of halfway. Now they advance it by about 15 metres. Good hands through their hands now. Barrett on the outside. Found a runner there. That's beautiful work from the Thunder, and that'll ice it for them.
Yeah. Again, there wasn't much there. They were just normally you would just be like driving or just sort of taking a one up down the field. But that was Hope Gibson there, seeing the space on the outside, and look, really good width being held by the Orange attackers, and they were able to capitalise there with another try.
So it's 6-2 with 25 seconds or so remaining in this one. Score becomes academic. The result not in any doubt as Balmain look for one last one. 16's Stella Valenti, who can't hold on to it this time. There's the siren in the background for full time. Orange do it comfortably. 6-2 winners over Balmain in the under-18 girls.
Yeah, great game, girls. Do we venture into a Guzmani
Gomez
player
MVP?
of the match?
Who's your vote?
How many votes do I get? One vote?
One.
I'm going to go with the number 5 from Orange, Hope Gibson.
Okay.
I thought she had a tremendous game, and I think she's probably got a couple more gears in her, so she'll be causing some trouble. I think for their crossover, depending on where they finish in their pool, second or third.
Okay, so 6-2 the final score there. We're going to change out the experts chair. Coming up next, it's Parks and Parramatta in the under-12 girls.